Pop Culture Preservation Society, and they are going to do the honors of introducing our guest of honor.
Wow.
Don't ever see it. You should see the heels I have. We are Kristy, Carolyn, and McNichol. We're from the Pop Culture Preservation Society. We are your GenX childhood in a podcast. Thank you. People over here. Our mission at the Pop Culture Preservation Society is to preserve those cultural nuggets from the classic Gen X childhood, which include, we've done episodes with all of our guests here tonight, appearing on our podcast in some way or another, whether it's via an interview or whether it's a deep dive on the work that they've done, every single one. We've done over 100 episodes on things like
Battle of the Network Stars, After School Specials, Schoolhouse Rock. I don't know, a movie called The Blue Lagoon. I don't know, there might have been a Land of the Lost episode.
Or a Champions of Love Story. Yes. Best TV made-for-TV movie in the history of made-for-TV movies.
According to Carolyn.
Yes. According to a lot of people.
Yes.
All at that table.
An entire episode devoted to our OG girl crush,
Kristy. So the bags that are hanging on your chairs are courtesy of the Pop Culture Preservation Society. You're welcome. Inside that bag, you'll find some fun stuff, including, this isn't as fun, it's just your information. It's a business card for the Pop Culture Preservation Society. And on the back is a QR code. If you don't know what that is, we'll tell you. Because we have to do it all the time. We'll teach you how to do it. Also in that bag, you'll find a bookmark for a book called Worldwide Crush. It's coming out in July, but you can pre-order it right now. And it is the story of a young girl who is on a quest to cross paths with her celebrity crush. And it is inspired by the author's real-life childhood crush on Sean Cassidy. And that author is me. So there's also a QR code on that bookmark. And I'm gonna be honest, it's frustrating. The QR code is frustrating. Just be patient. And if it doesn't work, just ask Google. And the Google will tell you where to order it. Because we'd like to also, yeah, we're gonna introduce our guests for the evening. First, we have, I forgot who we're gonna start with. Okay. If I had to fall over a waterfall and land in another dimension, destined to a life of running away from dinosaurs and sea stacks, I would definitely want to do it with the two people at that table right there, Coleman and Wesley Eure from Land of the Lost. And everybody's first girl crush. Did we want to date her? Or did we want to be her? We didn't know. We still don't know. We're not sure. And we stole our hearts in as Letitia/Buddy Lawrence in the show Family. Let's not forget she was Matt Dillon's love interest in the classic coming-age film Little Darlings. Thank you. Everybody, please welcome Kristy and McNichol.
Now, everybody, you might not recognize our next celebrity guest without his clothes on, but we promise that this is Christopher Atkins. Our next guest for Shotgun with a Show. He kayaked shirtless on the stairs, and he gave new meaning to being a sexy
and happy days on Tuesday nights to CBS and the Fitzpatricks. It is the one and only, my first crush, James Vincent McNichol.
Maybe stars for a few. Don't give up on us, I know we can still come through. Land of the lost to the land of the
Adorable. Look at that. Look at that face. I know.
She's not
And the winner of the Kristy McNichol Jigs. Oh, she'll sign it. Oh, apparently she'll sign it. Now you're all looking up. Okay, the winner of the Kristy McNichol puzzle is Kristy McNichol. Yeah. 267030.
I'm famous for wearing a diaper.
So, this is a question that the three of us have debated hotly for like a year. At the end of Blue Lagoon, are you dead in that boat, or are you just sleeping? Before you answer, we're taking a poll of the audience. So, I want to see a show of hands. How many of you think that Richard and Emmeline are dead in the boat?
We started the zombie apocalypse. Well done. We ate those berries and they were zombie berries. No, actually the movie is based on a book, and there was a sequel to the book called The Garden of God. And in the sequel of the book, what ended up happening was my father, who was at sea for all of those years looking for us, went crazy. And when he found us in the boat, he took us back to the island where we had died. And he took us back to the island to see our ghosts, our spirits. And then he passed away, and the little baby ended up surviving. And the Garden of God, that book, was about...
Any of our guests tonight, raise your hand, and I'm going to be Oprah. Can I go out there? Yeah, you're Oprah. Okay. Margie, what is your question?
This is for Jimmy.
Jimmy, pay attention.
When you got to record an album, you know, because you're teen stars, and they're like, oh, you guys gotta make an album. Were you so stoked, or were you like terrified?
Oh no, it was great, because then from there we were working with the Osmonds and doing our first variety special.
Yeah.
Then launched other variety specials. So no, it was incredible.
So cool.
And then later I went back, and that's what's on the back side of that CD is Eagle Warrior, and I got to work with Tony Franklin, who was a bass player in Firm, and Jimmy Page, I got to work with. Jimmy Crespo, who played with Aerosmith when Joe was basically getting his, together, and he toured with Steven for 3 years, and Martin set me up with him. As well as with Stephen Klong, the drummer from the Wilson Phillips Sisters. So I had this CD wall behind me, and we actually went out and opened for James Brown, played with Oingo Boingo, and played the Eco Warrior album songs live. And then I met my wife, and I'm like, I'm done.
Hello world, here's a song that we're singing. Come on, get